Okay, so here's the Garmin Pro 550 dog training e-collar. Again, this is just what Garmin defines as a training collar, not a tracking collar. I've had this for about 7 years now, along with this particular collar. This is the PT10. This is compatible with the 550. And this is one that I've had for about 2 years, give or take. So these retail for about $3.99 if you buy them as a package. Again, just the collar and the transmitter. If you buy a collar separately, they're around $150, so a better deal overall. I'll list some of those details here in the video, as well as some links to purchase as far as the most updated prices. So yeah, this is everything I have right now. 2 chargers. This is the one I use for this device and this collar. This is one I bought separately that comes as a separate package. Okay, so as far as features, this particular transmitter, you're able to train 3 total dogs in. So if I zoom in right here, you have dog 1, dog 2, dog 3. You have 21 levels of stimulation, including vibrate. So you kind of line it up with this right here. That's on vibrate. Then you toggle this over. That's 1, and you can see it goes all the way to 7. So you're able to get 21 levels of stimulation. Again, both momentary and continuous. You can switch this down to right there. But it's basically you have it on 1, and then this is a low, a medium, and then you can press 2 simultaneously, which is relatively easy to do, which gets you your 3rd. So again, a low, medium, high on 1, you multiply that by 7, there's your 21 levels. We'll go over how some of these work, but very durable transmitter. Added the carabiner right here, super convenient. This is where it charges. We'll go over that in a second. But if you're a fan of the tubular style feature, I'm a big fan of it. You're able to do pretty much everything without looking at the transmitter, unlike Garmin's other devices. So if you pretty much memorize your settings in your head with how your fingers will move, you can toggle through these relatively quickly. And then this green is your beep right here. And we'll go over the accessories here in a second too. So here's a quick rundown of how you would use one of these collars. Very simple. So you just take one of your collars right here, hold down the inside button, so that's on. Here, I'll show you again. Hold it down one more time. That's off. Turn it back on. That one's on. Same thing. Button on the inside. Hold it down. That's on. So you take your transmitter right here, so you can see the vibrate, and they'll beep continuously right here. You'll notice that the orange collar continues to go off on green. The green collar, it's yellow. That's just because the green battery is lower. So a bit of a battery indicator, which is nice to see. But I think, so if this is on high, you'll see on vibrate, or we'll do tone first. So there's tone on the green. You can see tone on the orange, it lights up. Again, they're flashing simultaneously. Let's go back to the green. And this is momentary. You have accessory, and then you have continuous. If you do momentary, we go to actual stimulation. So you can just, see it's momentary, so it just flashes once when I click it. If you do continuous and hold it down, you can see how that, here we'll try it again. See how it stays there. Continuous, and then try the orange. See the light holds, so that's continuous stimulation. If you go to accessory, again, pick your dog, accessory, there's your lights, and then the other button turns it off. So there's lights on, lights off, a little bit of a disconnect right there. So there's momentary, continuous, that's the accessory. Again, you have the tone, works on either one. And then other collar. So you can see I hold down. Relatively easy to use right here. And again, that's the beep tone feature for this main button. So as far as additional specifications, again, you can run 3 total dogs on the Garmin Pro 550, 21 levels of stimulation. Relatively straightforward. You have the bark limiter, which is nice. This is a 1 mile range collar. I don't really hunt that far away from my dog, so I haven't truly tested that out. And obviously you have the beacon lights, which we went over. So again, relatively straightforward there. So as far as what you get in the box and how much it costs, if you were to get the handheld device with the collar, that's going to retail around $400. If you just do the collar as itself, that's around $150, so a better deal buying it together than separately but together. This is the battery charger you get with the collar. This is the charger you get with the handheld device and collar, again because it has a couple different plugins. Let's see if I can do this one-handed. So it's basically, this is the male to female part. You just basically attach that as is, pretty straightforward. And then for the handheld device, you just open this up. And you can see, sorry, a little hard to do with one hand. Here's the male, and then here's the female. So this is water resistant. It has a water rating of IPX7. I'll note that in the video, just what that is. It does float. Nice to use if you're, I guess, frequently on a boat. I haven't really utilized that, but in the 7 years I've used this, no water damage. Which has been nice, especially when you hunt in the rain. So these are the 2 separate devices.